Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss how can we find out the solution of a Diophantine equation, and if we have one solution, then how can we find out other solution as well. So there is a theorem. The statement I am going to write here: if x0 comma y0 is one solution, and I will also tell you that how we can determine the first starting solution. But you need to first note down the theorem first. If x naught and y naught is one solution, basically starting solution of the equation, that is ax plus k by plus k c is equal to 0, and we consider this equation 1, and d is equal to gcd of x comma a comma b, then other solution, basically, that is x1. Here the subscript 0 is representing that this is a starting solution, and the 1 is representing the second solution. So other solution basically are dependent upon the previous solution. So I can write this as x1 is equal to x0 plus k b by d t, and y1 can be written as a y0 minus k a by d, and t is called general solution. Here the proof of the theorem is not mandatory. We just need to write down the theorem statement, and we are going to see some example depend upon the theorem. Have you noted down? Just please note down. Now I will show you through an example. For example, the same question, the previous one which we are doing here. This is a Diophantine equation given to you, and you have to find all of its solution. Find all of its solution. It means we also don't know the first starting solution of this equation. So how we will determine? Firstly, we will evaluate the GCD of 172 and 20. So basically, we can write it as 172 can be written as 120. Wait, I think there is a mistake in the equation. Let me make it simple. 172x plus k 20 y is equal to 1000. I change the equation a little bit, okay? So just to make simple. Now 172 can be written as a multiple of 20, that is 2 multiply 6, 120, or 160 we also can take. 28 is 160 plus k 12. Now write 20 and 12. 20 can be written as a 12 multiply 1 plus k 8. So 12 plus k 8, 20. Now 12 can be written as a 8 multiply 1 plus k 4, and 8 here can be written as a 4 multiply 2. So now for the GCD. So for finding the starting first solution, we will start with this 4. Now some statement I am not writing here. Basically the statement which consider that 4 divides 1000. Wait a minute. Sorry, there is a technical glitch. Here 4 divides 1000. Therefore, solutions exist. Solutions exist. And how can we determine first solution? We will start with this 4. Basically from this line, when the 4 is in with the positive or negative with the. So 4 can be written as a 12 minus k 8. Basically the reverse of this step. Now always you have to choose this line. Now 8 can be written as a 20 minus k 12 है ना. So basically 12 minus k 20 plus k 12 and 12 is multiplied to minus k 20. I'm coming here. Now again 12 can be written as a 172 minus k 172 minus k 20 multiply 8 and this 20 minus k 20. So it will be 172 minus k. Oh sorry, I forgot to writing 2 because we are only changing the 12. So 172 multiply 2 minus k 20 multiply 8 multiply 2 minus k 20. So it will be 172 multiply 2 and 20. Basically this is a 10 here, 10 or 1, basically 11. So 20 multiply 11. So here we have written that 4 can be written as a 172 multiplied 2 and 20 multiply 11. Sorry, 8 to a 16, not 2, 8 to 16, so it will be 17. My mistake. Please also check your answer that whether 4 is coming like this. 4 can be written as a 172 multiply 2 and 20 multiply 17. One thing you will note here that 172 is present as well as 20 is present. This equation is looking similar to like this one. But 1000 is not present. So for making this 1000, we will multiply by 250. Then this will be converted into 1000. And 172 we will not change. Basically when 250 will be multiplied with 2, it will become 500 minus k 20 and sorry 20 will not be touched. 17 multiplied 250, it will be 4250. Now we have to make the equation look exactly same like as ax plus by. So it will be 172 and then 500 then plus and 20 minus k 4250. So here these value are the x0 and the here this is the value of y0. Now you got this point. How can we determine the first solution? Now if you have find out the first solution, then you can determine other solution as well with the formula which I gave to you. That is x1 can be written as x0 plus k b by d of t and y1 can be written as y0 minus k a by d of t. So x0 we have 500 and plus basically plus and b by t. What is the value of b? 20 by GCD of d was 4 into t comma y1 equal to y0, that is minus k 4250 and minus k a was 172 upon 4 into 2 where t is some integer. So here I will write 500 plus k 5t and y1 is equal to minus k 4250 minus k 4 4 is 16 and 4 3 are 12 minus k 43t. So where t belongs to z, basically some integer, not the fraction value. Now you got this point. You can put any value of t, like t can be 0. So these have infinite solution. We have to do many questions over Diophantine equation problem finding and other solution finding that we will discuss next video.